Good evening, my Roslins and Rosikins. Mother is back, and in this video, I want to talk about how being child free has allowed me to enhance my beauty with no regrets. So, in this video, I want to really stress how mother pairs her child free life, and especially as I continue to get wealthier, prettier, skinnier, etc., 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 and make more money, that child free living is really the soft life in my mind. Like when I think of a soft life, I think of me by myself and or me with my beautiful wealthy husband. Um, and basically everything else that I desire, which means getting my nail done, getting my hair done, getting facials, having a very healthy refrigerator, going on my runs, hiring a personal trainer if I so choose, going to Pilates classes if I choose, buying the best, clothing for myself and fabrics and traveling and just having money even to buy my beautiful one day a black kitten. So like just all those things, like that's the soft life. And for me, there is no soft life without being child free. That's me personally now. If you want the soft life with children, you can have that. But last time I checked, for me personally, the only thing that doesn't cause me stress is myself in regards to only tending to my own needs. And even then, we get stressed out because we're adults. We're adulting. No one's coming to save us in that sense. So we have to figure our ish out. And so I know that with kids, with my time working with kids, I would be so stressed out because they're little people and they require a lot of attention and they just need a lot of support. And I understand because they're new to Earth, right? I get it. They're new here. But I don't have the mental capacity nor the physical capacity. And even if I did have the financial capacity, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have before I die, no, I'm destined to be wealthy, pretty, and skinny, honey. That's not my issue. But I will be damned. I will be damned if I'm upfronting the cost of a child, which in that scenario I would have made, because that would be my responsibility. But I'm not doing that. I choose to be child free. I'm not doing that. I'm not upfronting the cost of a child and everything that comes with it over myself. Like I know what I can handle. And so for me, child-free lifestyle is the soft life. That's my soft life. And in this video, I'm going to break down the numbers that are also attributed with it financially as to why I say that to be child-free means that I can upgrade myself. I can't. I just can. Because I have money at my disposal for only me, especially putting debt free on top of that. Like the world is literally your oyster. Okay? So let's get into it. So I've been screenshotting a lot of information that you're going to be seeing in the pictures on this video. And the first one that I want to start with is the cost of living. So like the average cost of living in 2025 is mostly for one person around, like, total with rent would be about 2,516, but I know it's way higher than that. And then a family of four total with rent would be $5,730. I know it's way more than that. Like if you listen to a lot of people's like lives and their stories and that they share on social media, like rent has basically become like 4,000, for one person. Well, like, with the total with the rent included. So let's say the rent has become 3,000 and then they have like maybe $1,000 worth of bills that are not of the rent itself. But that's like basically eating up someone's whole entire paycheck since the average American makes around like $60,000. And then let's say a family of four, I know that that has went up to about 8,000, including, with the rent totaled into that factor. But the point is that rent is probably, around like 5,000, especially if they have like a house or something. And certain apartment buildings and complexes, townhomes have shot up to about 3,000. But you think about all the room they need for like a family of four or five, etc. Like I'm telling you, we're getting closer to like 5,000 instead with the rent included instead of like under that, you know? And then you got rent and utilities, you got food, you got to think about every single month. Like the average American is spending like what, like 400 to $500 a month for food. Although I will say that some even say around like 900 a month. But again, it depends on how big your family is and if you're able to really, I guess you could say budget and shop and what you buy every month. And I know meat has gone up expeditiously. And then you have transportation, you know, your monthly car note. People are paying like $300, $400, $500 is like a steal nowadays for like a car note. You know, like it's insane. These prices are insane. Okay, they're insane. And the fact that you by yourself versus you with a partner and possibly two kids, like, or you with three kids, if you're like a single parent, damn near doubles how much you need in order to survive versus you just by yourself and or you just with a partner. You know what I'm saying? So like all this stuff is just like so expensive. And the price of even a new baby, like that is insane. Just completely insane. Okay? Like diapers are costing damn near like what? A couple hundred a month, a couple thousand a year just to put an item on a baby that's going to use it and then you throw it away. Or you could get washable diapers, you know, those help too. But they save you more money than disposable ones, but still, like those things can be expensive as well. Then daycare, I was looking at some people's stories online and they're spending like around like 2,000 a month for daycare. Like it's insane. It's insane. You imagine spending $2,000 a month, right? To give your child to someone else, a stranger to watch it, him or her, watch him or her. And then the high chance that they're going to get touched while they're in the daycare and be fed processed bullshit that they call food that can lead to your child having obesity, so being a little chubbykins and being unhealthy and or addicted to sugar and carbs and stuff and or cause them to have certain, you know, disorders or whatnot. Like imagine that. Imagine that. Like imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like and you're paying $2,000 for that, or they're being taught something that you don't even believe in as a parent, and they're being indoctrinated and or perverted by people's like perversions. Like seriously though, seriously think about it. $2,000 to basically corrupt your child by a stranger that gives subpar service. Like, what are we doing here? Okay, and then you know, like the diapers. You heard like about also like the feminine products for always pads and how a lot of them are contaminated now. Imagine that also happening like to diapers and stuff. Like it's like nowhere safe, but you still have to spend the money to get, you know, that for the sanitary reasons, which we all understand, right? And then formula. Let's say that you don't have time to breastfeed, you know? And so formula is costing around like what, $50 a can I've seen online. Like it's just like, yo, like it's too much. Like imagine spending a good like what? Some people say like when it costs to raise a child that it's like what, like 300 and something $1,000 within the whole entire lifetime of raising a child from 0 to 18. But imagine like spending like what in the first few years, especially like thousands of dollars, a good 20 to like 30K. I would say 15 to 30K towards a child's like future. But the stuff you're paying for is so subpar and can actually most likely end up hurting the child more than helping the child. I mean, and then you put your kid in public school and all this stuff. They have to buy things for like extracurriculars. It's just a lot of things that you have to consider with your money when you have a child. And me as a child free woman, I'm telling you that by being child free, it helps me to elevate my beauty. because number one, I'm not stressing the same way I would be stressing if I had a child in this situation. I'm just not. Second of all, I'm going to show you what you can do with your money instead of putting it into a brand new soul on this godforsaken earth, what you can do with it to expound yourself on your beauty journey. Because Mother believes that this is very important and it's so exciting when you really think about it. And it also shows that the only thing stopping you from enhancing your beauty, pampering yourself, spoiling yourself, living luxurious is one decision. Would you rather put that $500 that you would spend for that month on, let's say, formula and diapers for your baby, like if you had one? Would you rather spend it on formula and diapers with $500? Or would you rather get, like, let's say, um, eyebrow micro needling or eyebrow microblading, where you can get like permanent like eyebrows, and so that saves you an inconvenience every day that you wake up, you're always ready to go? Or would you rather spend, let's say, 15,000 towards that child for like the first year, within that year, or even maybe even more, right? After that baby's born. Or would you rather spend 15,000 for 1 year towards your health, Pilates classes, great food in your refrigerator, healthy food, a personal trainer along with it? A great gym membership at that luxurious gym that's near you. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, same 24 hours, right? Just different decisions. Same money, different lifestyles, because you can afford to do this for yourself because no one else is depending on you except you. Okay, so let's get into it. So, my Roslins, when Mother was doing her research on like microblading, because like for me, I always wonder how women be having like the perfect brows, right? And I've been like obsessing on TikTok over women's eyebrows. They just look so pretty. And then I was looking into, well, I know I've heard about people getting tattoo eyebrows, but I don't want no damn tattoo eyebrows. If I get my eyebrows done, I would want them to be like microbladed because they're so pretty that way. Because they look so real. And I don't know, I just love a thick slash thin eyebrow, like the in between, like the middle sized one with a curvature or arch, a subtle arch, right? So I was looking at them, and eyebrow microblading ranges from 500 to 1,500, and I think the 1,500 is like different sessions, including maintenance and stuff. Because I know damn well they can't be like the first time they do it, they're gonna charge you right off the bat 1,500. At least I hope not. But my point is that is a very expensive procedure, and since it's so expensive, like $500 straight up. Imagine, 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 imagine having to spend that on formula and diapers. I'm sorry, I'm not here for it. And the fact that I don't have to spend my money on a child helps me to be able to put that money towards my beauty upgrading. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that that was very interesting. The next thing that I would talk about is like facials. Like, honey, like different facials that target acne, or they target hyperpigmentation, or they target an inflamed skin. So when you have red or swelling, or even like massages for like your lymphatic drainage. Like that stuff ranges from like 100 to 300, and this is saying at high end spas. Really? I don't even think it has to be high end, because I've seen facials that cost like $500, $600 depending on what you're getting done. And that's not even necessarily for like a couple at one, a couple sessions. That could just be for one session alone. Like how they have like the gold facial one, that one costs about a good like $300 minimum. I would say 250 minimum to 300 minimum. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm sure it's definitely worth it because you are beautifying your face and you're getting a massage or you're getting facial skincare, right? And it's necessary. It's necessary for your level up because a pretty clear skinned face, a calming skin face, not a flared up skin face, is very pretty. And it also intertwines with your health. So I get why you want glowy, clear skin at any cost. But I was just thinking, like, my God, I couldn't even dream of these things right here if I had a child. And so, yes, being able to have money that I can invest in my beauty means the world to me. And another procedure that I was thinking about, or like beauty maintenance, I guess you could say routine or something to add to your like glow up, was the lip blushing. So you know how some women, they have that effortless natural look sometimes. Sometimes they enhance their natural beauty by getting like a lip tattoo or as in like pigmenting their lips. So let's say you have more of a browner lip. Well, you can get lip blushing and it can turn your natural lip color into more of a pinker lip if that's what you want, or a redder lip. And I think that is so fucking cool, I'll be honest. Because it gives you that makeup free beauty enhancingness that makes your natural face just more beautiful. And it gives you a pretty pout. Well, that right there costs about $400 to $800. I know. It's crazy. But mind you, these are certain procedures like the lip blushing, the eyebrow microblading, that lasts you a good year, right? So it's like less of investing in, let's say, certain lip glosses to make your lips a certain color, or certain eyebrow pencils or whatnot, or like dyeing your eyebrows. That will take away that cost and that hassle and just let you just go, right? And even nails monthly cost around 200 to like $400 a month for like to get your nails done, depending on what you get done and how often. Some people do it every 2 weeks, some people do it once a month. And so yeah, it's just like all these different things are so fucking expensive, but they're so worth it because they're for you, my Rosalynds. This is what having a soft life. This is one of the things it entails. Especially when I look about my beauty journey and how, like once you get into a good financial space, like, okay, then you start calculating, okay, so what do I want to invest in? Well, of course, the stock market, your wealth journey, of course, your physical health, as regards to your diet, your gym memberships, etc. And also, you want to invest in your beauty, different beauty maintenance routines and goals you can have for yourself that, make your beauty effortless. Also, I have a confession. I honestly want to soon have a natural like waxing routine because mother is more of a shaver currently. But I want to have more of a waxing routine. And I was looking at the prices for waxing. I know some women do it monthly. Um, and that stuff totals up to about like what, $200, $300 a month for like a full body wax, et cetera, including bikini, etc. And so I thought that that was so like I don't know, as I'm tallying up all these different things that I want to pursue within my level up journey, I'm just like, damn, it's so expensive. It's so worth it, and I deserve every bit of it though. And I want to also go to a Pilates class. Yes, I said it. Oh my goodness, Pilates could be so expensive. Like sometimes some people charge you like 300, sorry. Some people charge you like $35 a class. There you go, a session. And then some people charge you $300 like a monthly, $400 monthly, etc. Like I think it's like 250 to like let's say $400 monthly just for Pilates. That's why they say if you're gonna sign up, you should not miss classes. You should go to every single fucking one. And I want to actually do that. Another thing is that most Americans spend like $492 on skincare monthly. The average American spends like 897 a year on like beauty related things and routines and procedures. But we know that us exoticals we're beauty destined women. So our beauty is a great and one of our biggest investments, right? And so for us, we're going to probably spend twice as much, if not even more than that. But I'm trying to be modest here. So, because we are not the average Americans, we're above the average Americans in a lot of different categories. And so, since I know that we hold ourselves to a higher standard and we are above average, that we are very much women who really foot the bill when we need to for things that will enhance our life, make us have more peace of mind. Because for me, investing in my beauty is also investing in my mental health. I don't know about you, but when I feel ugly or when I feel like I'm neglecting my beauty, I lose my fucking mind. I can't do it. I just won't. And so, yes, I'm going to take time to get my nails, my hair done, my facials, Pilates classes, waxing, lip blushing, microblading, eyebrow microblading, et cetera, buying great groceries. Like, this is the lifestyle that mother is walking into. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm crawling, but I'm walking into it confidently and saying that these are things that I want to prioritize in my life because now I'm in a place to actually start doing these things. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Oshu. Thank you, Mommy Wata. Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you, the matriarchs within my blood. Thank you all. Pombajira, thank you. Freya, thank you. Like, seriously, like all these different deities, my spiritual team. I love them so much. The universe, thank you. Like, you have no idea, my Rosalynds. Okay, maybe you do, because I talk about it all the time. But I really, really love the life that I'm creating for myself. And so that being said, I'm someone who realizes and understands that I just need to have a soft life by creating a soft life. And that means being child free and spoiling the shit out of myself and always loving up my beauty and doing the inner working to face my shadows and just being glamorous, being magnetizing, being mother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So basically, what Mother is painting for you is a picture of a life of a beautiful exotical, right? Brown says dark skin exotical that stands in her beauty and uses her financial freedom, right? And the lack of a responsibility of a little person to dream up, manifest, go after um, the beauty goals that she wants using her wallet in order to leverage that and to level up. My advice to all of my Rosalynds that are child free that are listening is that your child freeness is the key to everything you've ever wanted if used wisely. First of all, Mother is not saying become child free in order to beauty level up. If you want to be a mother, that is. Because mothers also can beauty level up. That's not the issue, right? I mean, women from all walks of life level up when they are ready to level up and when they're determined. That's not the question. However, I do realize that it is more easier to do that without little ones. And so, if you already were set on not having that responsibility of a mother and you want to be child free and you've made up in your mind, I'm just giving you some knowledge and hopefully some direction with where you can channel that financial freedom. Because to be a Roslyn means that you are leveling up. You're on your globe journey you're on your globe journey for wealth, for skinniness slash health, right? And for prettiness slash beauty. So whatever you're doing financially, you want to be hitting those three categories some way, some form, some fashion. For example, let's say that you are wanting to get into shape. You can go to a Pilates class, invest like what, $300 to $500 a month, and go to a nice Pilates class. You can network there, find other gorgeous women. So now you're creating great connections. And then you can also end up, again, losing the weight, sculpting your body, right? And therefore, you're also leveling up with your body as well. So your health is leveling up and your beauty's leveling up because of your health leveling up. And also, another category is creating those friendships with other like minded, beautiful women. That's something else you're doing by doing all those things, right? And the next thing you know, you might run into a good, nice man while you're out there if you want to, have a relationship, etc. While you're in your Pilates class, you're leaving your Pilates class, right? And then, oops, you bump into a nice, tall man. Older, preferably. Okay, let me not put my type on you. The point is, you bump into him, and the next thing you know, you're exchanging numbers because he's telling you how gorgeous you are. And the next thing you know, you're leaving with all that information. And then you guys get to dating and all that, all because you invested in your Pilates class, right? Like, it's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me not try to be a whole entire author, but I'm trying to paint the visual. Okay, it's giving 50 Shades of Mother. Anyway, moving on. And his name happens to be Christian Grey. Let me stop. Actually, I'm into Titans and werewolves, so let me not even go there. So yeah. Okay, another way. So let's say that you are someone who wants more of a social media gaze. You want to love up your beauty because you want to inspire the women with your beauty, and you want to create more income with your beauty because they see something pretty, they click. Okay, like investing in those things such as the beauty like procedures that I mentioned, etc., etc. A great refrigerator with like great healthy ass food, that right there puts you on a whole different level. Right? Because that's contributed to your skinniness and your health, right? So again, like, you think you're only checking off one box because you're allocating money to a certain like passion of yours or certain things, values that you uphold, like skinniness, wealthiness, prettiness, right? But really, it's going to impact other areas because here's the thing: you invest in your beauty, you invest in your skinniness. Oh my God, people admire you. Now you're creating connections with people that have money. Next thing you know, your money's leveling up, and then next thing you know, you're, running into good candidates as partners, good men, you know what I'm saying, that have a great, as you could say, resume of theirs, and that are providers and protectors, and that are your type. And the next thing you know, you're in a good relationship, right? And then if you want marriage down the line, that will happen, right? I mean, it's like basically a given for us beauty destined women that have that calling on our lives to be great wives. And then if you don't want that, you can still have a good relationship with your man without the marriage thing because you both are trying to protect your assets, etc. Maybe you don't want to be bound to a man through marriage. Like whatever you want to do. The point is that you have all the options in the world. So my thing is like take a chance on yourself, understand the leverage you have as a child free woman, and understand that since you do have this freedom, milk that shit for everything it's worth. Don't woe is me your life away, right? Don't I'm so lonely your life away. I want you to feel that power. I need you to understand that by making the choice to be in control of your womb, to guard your womb, that you are choosing a life where you don't have to choose between fucking Pampers and formula and getting some eyebrow microblading done. You can just choose the eyebrow microblading. You can choose the Pilates class. You can choose the personal trainer. You can choose tofu and tempeh and shit if you're like a vegan exotic like me, right? You can choose all these different things versus, you know, daycare, Like that's like almost $2,000 a month, right? You could put that $2,000 if you have it, and if you're working towards it, whatever you are financially, wherever you are financially, you can choose to put that money allocated to investments. But in this video, we're gonna focus on beauty. So beauty investments, right? Skincare, facials, nails done. Like that could cover your whole entire monthly level up goal. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's what I'm saying. Like for you, my Rosalynds, mother really is opening her eyes to all the possibilities that I can make to beautify myself, to keep myself healthy and help propel my skinny legend journey, and also my finances because I have the liquidity to do so. Because I have decided to be free. And I want to make sure you understand just how much of an expensive decision you made. Expensive for your beauty because now you have the money, or the lack of having that money if you choose quote unquote motherhood. But because you have chosen to be child free, I'm going to show you and tell your options because your options are the same as mine. And I want you just to understand how powerful that is, right? Because your money is your money and his money is your money. Facts. Um, okay, it just is. And so I want you to know that. And with that, mother's going to say, ciao. I love you, my Rosalynds.